Welch, KCBS.
KCBS News Time, 11:25. It was a blowout second quarter for Lyft. Ride-hailing company reported the highest earnings in history, topping $79 million. It credits cost-cutting measures and increased efforts to reduce a shortage of drivers. This will be a great weekend to go house hunting. Mortgage rates are below 5% for the first time since April. Freddie Mac's weekly average for 30-year fixed-rate loans fell to 4.99%. Last week's 5.3%. And if you're already a you are equity rich. More than 48% of all homeowners are, according to the real estate data provider Adam. That's up from about 45% a year ago. Wall Street treading water ahead of tomorrow's July jobs report from the government. Dow Industrials lost 86. The S&P fell 3. The NASDAQ added 52. Larry Kofsky, Lombard Business for KCBS.
Would you like to double your without saving more money for retirement? You heard that right. It may be possible to get almost double the retirement income compared to 401ks and mutual funds for the same amount of money savings. Hi, I'm Steve Alexander. Let's talk about this right here. Your greatest pension for your life. I want to tell you about a new Hollywood documentary called The Baby Boom Fund. In this film, economists and Nobel Prize-winning PhDs from Wharton, MIT, and Stanford share a strange concept I call the retirement devil. It gives you more retirement income for the same dollar savings. And your money is never going to grow if the market crashes. That's right. If the market crashes 30%, you lose nothing. Even people who are on track have shifted money to this new strategy because it increases their retirement income or can allow them to stop working years soon. Call Pete Alexander Wealth to get a free copy of the movie and talk to a specialist to see how to get a bigger, better retirement with value. But when you call today, you get it completely free. And I'll even pay your shipping and handling. No credit card required. So call right now. 1-800-239-0101. 239-0101. Again, 1-800-239-0101.
Who's feeling pretty good about the car they drive right now? Ask anyone who owns a Honda.
I love my Honda CR-V.
I'd recommend a Honda to anybody.
Pricing? I mean, for what you get, it's amazing.
According to J.D. Power, Honda's the #1 brand for residual value. New Hondas are arriving daily. See your NorCal Honda dealer today.
J.D. Power US ALG 36-month residual value forecast for 2022 mainstream models. For J.D. Power 2022 award info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Visit NorCalHondaDealers.com. You're hearing a lot about building your legacy through real estate investing. But what if you could share in the wealth without actually owning and maintaining properties? I'm Mark Haas, CEO. Helping investors earn returns at above-market yields for over a decade through real estate secured debt. We can match your investable dollars with one or more unique fund options, which focus on different segments of the real estate market. Pacific Private Money investors are currently returns ranging from 6 to 10%. Let's face it, most Americans are not on track to achieve the income they desire. Pacific Private Money can help. Here's an easy way to get started. Transfer a portion of your self-directed IRA that's not growing as quickly as you had hoped, and start earning more with Pacific Private Money. Join the thousands of Bay Area residents who have learned one of the best-kept secrets in investing. Learn more at PacificPrivateMoney.com, PacificPrivateMoney.com, or call us at 415-926-4444.
KCBS News Time, 11:28. Frank Munich is here with a look at traffic.
We're looking at the roadways at the tower and seeing the closure of a road, northbound 680 closure of a freeway between D'Amblo Road and Livorno Road. We have the two left lanes now shut down for road work. Next several hours. Speaking of road work, we have it across the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge. The two right lanes are closed for road work on eastbound 580 from before San Quentin to past Mid-Span until 5 tomorrow morning, and that's causing some slow. And if we have slow traffic between Dixie Vista due to road work, both directions. One-way traffic control in effect from Highway 12 to Flannery Road. Next update at 11:30. Leader KCBS.
Bay Area weather mostly. At the beaches, 60s at the coast, 70s around the bay to the mid-80s in the valleys. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on KCBS.
I used to get frequent heartburn at night, so I made Prilosec part of my morning routine.
With just one pill, Prilosec OTC prevents excess acid production, blocking heartburn all day and night. It's possible while taking Prilosec. This is directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn.
name's Elias Ariola.
My name is Chris Perez.
My name is Monica Estrada. I'm the Executive Vice President of American Vision Windows. American Vision Windows is different from other companies because people have been here 10, 15, 20 years.
What sets American Vision Windows apart is easily the culture. Their greatest investment is in their employees, and it shows. To me, it's priceless.
American Vision Windows continues to revolutionize the home improvement industry one customer at a time while changing the lives of our employees for the better.
It was very smooth, very easy. They work very quickly and very efficiently. I would highly recommend American Vision Windows to a family or friend.
For a limited time, get a free upgrade to the Sun Matrix package by Anlin Windows and Doors or free expert installation. 347-0711 or visit AmericanVisionWindows.com. For all offers, call or see website for details. Offer expires 8/31/2022. CSLB number 778326.
American Vision Windows. News that matters to you. Around the day, around the world, around the clock. All news. 1069. KCBS.
2022, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is in Tokyo. She says China will not succeed in isolating Taiwan from the U.S.
I'm Jim Taylor with a preview of Outside Lands.
The open gates at 10:30 a.m. and music starts at 12. I'm John Evans. Good evening. KCBS News Time, 11.
CBS News Brief. WNBA star Brittany Griner sentenced to 9 years in prison in a Russian court.
And everything that is said against me, the charges that are against me, and that is why I pled guilty. But I had no intent to break any Russian law.
Efforts continue to Griner and former Marine Paul Whelan Hall. Now, Speaker Nancy Pelosi is in Japan, but she's still talking about China's criticism of her visit to Taiwan.
Help them to isolate Taiwan. They are not doing our travel schedule.
Plaintiff's attorney Mark Bankston says he's pleased with the more than $4 million award from a jury in Texas against InfoWars founder Alex Jones.
It was my goal when I started on this case to get this family a multi-million-dollar verdict for their pain and suffering. And I've already done that, plus additional.
CBS News Brief. I'm Christopher Crew.
KCBS News Time, 11:32. A jury in terrorist Alex Jones to pay more than $4 million in compensatory damages to the parents of a child killed in the Sandy Hook massacre in Connecticut, proclaiming that tragedy was staged. News correspondent Nancy Chen said the jury must still decide on punitive damages. That part of the trial starts tomorrow.
Official verdict, the tentative decided. Alex Jones was ordered to pay $4.1 million to the parents of 6-year-old Jesse in 2012. The parents were seeking $150 million from Jones for using his InfoWars program to repeatedly spread false claims, calling the 2012 Sandy Hook massacre children and 6 adults were killed a hoax.
The official story of Sandy Hook has more holes in it than Swiss cheese.
Jones took the stand in his own defense on Wednesday, where he finally admitted under oath that he knew the mass shooting really happened.
It's 100% real. Sandy Hook happened. I think it's a terrible event.
But in a late bombshell yesterday, lawyers for the family said newly discovered text from Jones shows that he withheld evidence in his defamation lawsuit.
Mr. Jones, in discovery, you were asked, do you have a Sandy Hook? And you said no. Correct. You said that under. I was not mistaken. I was mistaken, but you dropped the messages right there. You know what it is.
Again, the punitive phase of that trial will get underway tomorrow. For years, airlines have been shrinking the size and spacing of their seats in order to boost their profit. CBS News correspondent Chris Van Cleve.
To study the stage size of airline seats, the FAA used filled with smoke and plunged into darkness. But that's not how the agency did its testing. The volunteer passengers who participated in simulated evacuations did have varying seat sizes, but did not have to deal with real-life obstacles like bags, smoke, comfort animals, or the dark. And they were in groups of 60. That's fewer people than are on jets. The FAA found seat size and spacing did not adversely affect the success of emergency evacuation. because all participants were able-bodied adults under 60. Then FAA Administrator Dixon acknowledged the results are useful, but not necessarily definitive.
This was not representative of the flying public.
Congressman Steve Cohen authored the legislation requiring the seat size study.
The American public is becoming more and more obese, and the seats are getting smaller and smaller.
Do you worry that you wouldn't be able to get out quickly if you needed to?
And indeed I do.
Airline seat width is down as much as 4 inches over the last 30 years to as little as 16 inches wide. And seat pitch has shrunk from about 35 inches to 31, and in some cases as little as seats they can then sell. The group Flyers Rights estimates only about 25% of passengers, 1 in 4, actually fit in those seats. And more than half of flyers in a recent survey were dissatisfied with the legroom in economy.
What do you think of the size of airline seats right now?
I think they're tiny. I'm 5'9", and I typically fly with my knees to my chest for several hours long. It's challenging.
On average, I think that the seats are too small.
There would be improvement to have the seats much larger for everybody.
The FAA says it's focused on identifying the minimum seat spacing necessary to safely evacuate an airliner in 90 seconds. Its review of 10 years of incidents found the overall level of evacuation safety was very high. Human beings are a critical factor if a plane must be evacuated in 90 seconds or less. When American Airlines Flight 383 had an engine fire on takeoff in 2016, it took nearly 2.5 minutes to get everyone off, in part because passengers grabbed their luggage.
Chris Van Cleve reporting tonight. KCBS News Time 11:36. A look at traffic and weather coming up in just 90 seconds.
I'm Danger, a maestro of fear, skilled at scaring you into buying insurance. You've heard my work. It's my job to tell you about the bad...
Has been interrupted by AAA Insurance for a special offer. Buy a new AAA auto and or home insurance policy to enjoy up to $376 in savings and get a $100 gift card with purchase. With savings like that, AAA doesn't need scare tactics. AAA, outsmart life. The gift card offer is valid on qualifying policies in California only. Visit AAA.com/promo for terms.
The PGA Tour is back in Napa Valley, where fans experience every kind of cheers. Join us September 15th through the 18th at Spot for 4 days of world-class golf, Napa hospitality, and 2 nights of unforgettable performances featuring multi-platinum superstar Cole Swindell and Grammy-nominated powerhouse One Republic, all included with your daily ticket. Join Fortinet, Silicon Valley's leader in cybersecurity championship. Secure your tickets now at FortinetChampionship.com.
We're all on this planet together, so join Odyssey and find your one thing. While summer is a great time for recycling, some summer items should not be mixed in with your curbside recycling. Items like garden hoses, plastic planters, pool toys, squirt guns, and lawn chairs. If you have a question as to whether an item can be recycled, look for the recycling triangle and number, usually on the bottom of the product. Join Odyssey, and together each of us doing one thing makes a greener tomorrow. What's your one thing?
KCBS News Time 11:38. Weather together. All right, let's check in with Frank Munich.
Well, we're still looking at this problem in the form of an injury crash in Fairfield, westbound 80 past Red Top Road. That's a 2-car right lane. We have a pretty significant amount of road work around the area. Let's begin on the Sunol grade between Pleasanton and Sunol, southbound 680. From Bernal Avenue to Sunol Boulevard, we have the 2 right lanes coned off until 4 tomorrow morning. Altamont Pass, both directions of 580. As you head towards the 205 split, you're going to see the 3 left lanes closed for road work. That until 3 tomorrow morning in the westbound direction, until 9 tomorrow morning in the eastbound direction. That's the counter commute direction. Your next update at 11:48 on the traffic leader KCBS.
Hey, area with breezy and foggy skies over the bay tonight and through tomorrow morning. We'll turn sunny around the bay and inland tomorrow after a little bit of overcast in the morning, but stay foggy at the coastline all the way through next Wednesday, in fact, with beautiful sunshine in the bayside and inland. Highs from the 60s to the mid-80s tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on 106.9 and AM 740. KCBS.
Every search you click, you take, they'll be watching you.
Tired of companies like Google and Facebook watching everything you do online? There's actually a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today. Button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Have you been in an accident? If so, Chilton Auto Body is here to help. For more than 50 years, and we're also the first Tesla-certified body shop. Chilton Auto Body is 15 convenient Bay Area. Restore your vehicle to pre-accident condition, and we make it easy for you in your time of need. Chilton Auto Body is also actively hiring for all positions, including managers, repair planners, and body technicians. Come join our growing team and start your new career today at Chilton Auto Body, the Bay Area's leader in collision repair.
Project Outbreak, working to help advance digital equity and build a world of unlimited possibilities. From connecting people to the internet, to opening doors for innovators, entrepreneurs, storytellers, and creators, we can help create a generations to come. Over the next 10 years, Comcast is committing $1 billion to reach tens of millions of people with the opportunities and resources they need to succeed in an increasingly digital world. Learn more at comcast.com/projectup.
You know those headlines that make you stop, scroll an article? I'm Mike Rogers. Those are the kinds of stories I'm diving into on my podcast, Something Offbeat, like the caterpillar infestation in Maine that had us rethinking our relationship.
Talking about a time 300 million years ago, if you can imagine, there was a dragonfly. It had a 2-foot wingspan.
Just search for Something Offbeat in the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts. KCBS News Time, 11:41. 250 abandoned in Richmond by Bolt of Miami. KCBS's Margie Schaefer reports from Richmond and says despite the setback, the mayor still believes in the future of e-bikes.
This is not what the city of Richmond was expecting. E-bike rental program with Miami-based mobility company Bolt last year.
Bolt has gone out of business, at least temporarily. And so all these cities are stuck with these bikes that you can't run them anymore.
That is Richmond Mayor Tom Butt. Here at Marina Bay Park, a one-time hub for the neon blue bikes is empty. People from Gotcha, who developed the system and sold it to Bolt, still have rights to the software and will be coming out next week to try to help.
We're optimistic that one way or another, we'll be back in the e-bike business.
But believes in the future of e-bikes.
You know, Richmond is sort of a low-income community. There are a lot of people who live here that do not own cars or have access to cars.
Reasonably priced, clean local transportation remains a goal. Visitors to the area have also been coming here to rent e-bikes and ride the Bay Trail. In Richmond, Margie Schaefer, KCBS.
The Outside Lands Festival returns to San Francisco's Golden Gate Park tomorrow through Sunday. KCBS's Jim Taylor checked out the last-minute preparations.
Finishing touches being put on the festival where 20,000 people are expected this weekend. The founder is not nervous.
We're just hanging out.
We're
hanging out. These are final preparations for.
Are you all ready to go?
You know, I equate a little bit more to Christmas.
Okay.
And tomorrow morning is Christmas morning. We're going to come down and open the press.
Starts Friday morning when gates open at 10:30. We're chatting up Alan Scott, excited about the lineup that includes Green Day, Lil Uzi Vert, and Post Malone. What's really got him going?
You know, we added the Soma tent last year, which is a house music tent, and it was a and so we made it 60% bigger, and that's a lot of fun. It's a little scape. It's an indoor activation. Right here in Marks Meadow. So I might find myself in there for about an hour a day.
96 restaurants represented, and once again comes the consumption of cannabis, where thousands and thousands will be this weekend. Jim Taylor, KCBS.
Find what you love at the Mila Innovation Center at Freedman's Appliance Hill. Out of your dreams and into your kitchen. Select the qualifying built-in kitchen appliance package that is right for you with unrivaled technology and luxury-grade quality. When you bring home a Miele, true innovation. Now, for a limited time, save up to